race, we ride. We know the law.
I started the race team, Team 1833 CJ knows, because racing has always been the foundation of our successful law practice. In racing, you have to take calculated risk. It's about setting up your bike, wearing the right gear, understanding suspension, engine, and you're competing against these other guys and women, and you got to beat them. It's about winning. So what we do on the racetrack, we very much replicate in the courtroom. Robert Fisher, Roaring Toys, amazing guy. I mean, my God, he's built bikes for Ludacris, custom bike builder, a guy that's iconic in our sport. Literally, I use that sometimes quite a bit, but iconic because he's an engineer. His grandfather was an engineer in Detroit. I mean, this guy knows motorcycles. He loves to take projects and fix them up. I always joke that he does that with his women too, but only kidding about it. But the reality is he built an incredible lightweight bike. This Yamaha is, he races professionally. He's an amazing racer, a great friend, and his ability to set up a bike is second to none. And he put this thing together and built it, and he rode it. I think he got a 4th in VIR last year on this bike. And so we took that same bike and said, okay, well, we're gonna let Kaleb ride. Kaleb is a young guy, trains constantly, in shape, he's ready. He's one of the new young bucks in the world, if you will. And he rode it, and he dominated Laguna last year.
Kaleb De Keyrel continuing to pull away, so fantastic race for Kaleb De Keyrel, starting from 12th, now in first.
Does he even know that De Keyrel's there, and that's a guy who he races with, and out of nowhere, Price is going to pull over. It looks like it's going to happen. Coming across, Kaleb, takes the win ahead of Michael Barnes. Alex Dumas in second. Hugs all around. What a run. And there's a fellow Texan and Garrett Gerloff down there going, that's my boy.
A week or so later, he breaks his leg for another team out in California, gets hurt, and he comes back. And we said, look, let's do the whole season next year on a competitive bike that can win, with a team that is motivated to win. And let's put this project together. So Bob and I worked on this. He worked on the aspect of the motorcycle. I put the other aspects together. And so we have this team. And Kaleb has been amazing. It's not just Kaleb. I want to make this clear. We're a team. We also have a newcomer, Money. We call him Money. Derek Newcomer. He's an engineer. And Derek will tell you that engineers are the smartest guys in the world. Way smarter than doctors. Just ask him. He's the guy. Let me tell you. So we've been racing with these guys for years. Derek is talented. He is, unfortunately, brilliant, but I don't tell him I said that. Tammy Barker is the other person. She's a client and really loves the motorcycles. Her and her husband, all of us have a role in this team. From the lowest guy who is carrying the tires, the mechanics, the people that put this together, Marissa, even, all of us have a role of being successful as a team. It's a team. It's not I or one other person. It's a group to win a championship. It's a fight. It's like a professional boxing match that you would see, the Thriller in Manila. It's two guys going at it. It's Rocky, right? You have Rocco Landers, actually, who is the young upcoming guy. He's been picked by American Racing to go to Europe. He's going to be in Europe in the next few weeks, maybe month. He is got the support of one of our great icons in the sport, John Ulrich and Road Racing World magazine and that team. John and his son Chris are, truly iconic in getting John Hopkins to the GP, and Ben Spies, and the talent that he's had over the years ride with him, and the endurance knowledge he has. Keith Perry, an amazing mechanical mind who has built and been responsible for that side of that operation. They run Suzuki in the United States. They are the premier guys in our sport, and Rocco rides on the Road Racing World bike. He's part of that, and he has coaching from John Hopkins, a hopper. This is a GP star level coach. And then you got Kaleb and us. We're not a professional team. We don't, Rocco's team, that's what they do for a living. I'm a law firm. Our guys do this out of a passion, out of love. Kaleb doesn't, he doesn't have that same support. He's earning every bit of this, and we don't, compare to, in my opinion, to the John Ulriches of the world in this sport. This is truly Rocky Balboa in my perspective, from Kaleb to Rocco. I mean, if Kaleb makes it internationally, it'll be because he had to really work hard at it. He's not, the chosen one, if you will. Punch after punch, and it will not be determined more likely than not, until the last round of the year. Now, anything can happen.
I don't know how Kaleb can pull in from there. That 97, it's fast. Is he going to do it? Coming down the straightaway, Kaleb pulls out.